Example number 2. I need to factor, double parenthesis, factors of 3x squared are 3x times x. Factors of 8, I can use 8 in 1 or 2 in 4. I'm not going to use 2 and 4. This is a negative, that means that one of them will be negative, the other one positive. And when I subtract them, it has to give me a 2x. I'm going to place my 4 here. So it'll be 2 times 4. That gives me 12x. That gives me, this gives me 2x. So if I subtract them, does it give me 2? No. So let me go and switch them around. I'll place my 2 over here. 2 times 4 is 8. That'll give me 2x, 6x. This will give me 4x. If I subtract them, will that give me 2? Yes. Now I need a positive 2, so it means that 6 has to be positive, the 4 will have to be a negative. So 2x times 2, that'll be positive. I need this to be a negative 4x, so this will be a negative 4. Now, for letter B, if you notice they're all positive, that means that they both have to be positive. Double parenthesis. Factors of 5x squared are 5x times x. Factors of 6 is 3 times 2 or 1 times 6. I'm going to use 3 and 2. I'll place my 2 times 3, they're both positive. That gives me 15x. That'll give me 2x. If I add them, it gives me 17x. Yes. Now sometimes you get lucky and you actually get it on the first try. Sometimes you need to do a few tries in order to be able to get it correct. Letter C, double parenthesis. Factors of x squared are x and x. Factors of 12, I can use 3 and 4 or 6 and 2. I'm going to use 6 and 2 because whenever I add them, it has to give me a negative 8. 6 times 2, and they both have to be negative. 2x. (6x). When I add them, it has to give me a negative 8, so they both have to be negative. And that works. Letter D, double parenthesis. Factors of 2x squared is 2x times x. Factors of 5 are 5 and 1. I'm going to place my 5 here and my 1 here. Because this is a negative, when I subtract them, it has to give me a 9. That gives me 2x. That gives me 5x. If I subtract them, does it give me 9? No. So I'm going to switch my 1 here and my 5 over here. So it'll be 1 and 5. 2x times 5 will give me 5x. 1 times x is 2x times 5 will give me 10x. 1 times x will give me 1x. I need it to be positive 9, so when I subtract them, I'm going to make this a positive, that one a negative. So that'll be a positive. This will have to be a negative. Does that work? Yes. Letter E, double parenthesis. Factors of x squared are x and x. Factors of 16 are 16 and 1. 2 times 8 or 4 times 4. When I subtract them, it has to give me a negative 17. So I'm going to use 16 times 1. That gives me 1x. That gives me 16x. And they both will have to be negative. And that works as well. Last one. Double parenthesis. Factors of 2x squared are 2x times x. Factors of 8 are 4 and 2 and 8 times 1. Many of you guys can already see if I place my 8 in here, that will give me a 16x. If I place my 1 in here, that will give me a 1x. And they both have to be negative. If I add them, does it give me negative 17x? Yes. Remember, the last number will tell you a lot. The last number, if it's positive, that means that whenever you add them, has to give me a negative 7x, so they both have to be negative. If the last number is a negative, one of them will be positive, the other one will be negative, and when you subtract them, has to give you the middle term. So, thank you so much. Please email me if you have any questions. Have a great day.